Hey guys, so it is my absolute favorite time of year coming up soon, and that is the start of convention season, yay! So I thought I'd make this video because it's just over 40 days before the first one of the year, Playlist Live. And this video is going to be what to pack in your convention bag. So I conveniently have a pre-packaged bag here, and I'm going to break it down and show you what I have in it. This is what I find works the best. And obviously, if you want to have a different type of bag, or if you also have a purse, you can kind of spread things out and put them in different places, but this is what I like doing. So let's get to it and stuff, yay! Okay, so the first thing you're obviously going to need is your convention bag, and they come in all different shapes and sizes. This is the one I got at VidCon last year. And so the first thing that I think is the most important is to have water with you. Any type of water bottle works, really. I like the bottles with like a sippy kind of lid, but especially if you're in warm places like Florida, you have to always make sure you have water because you don't want to pass out, you don't want to be dehydrated. Super important to have water because you're not going to think about it, and then you're not going to drink anything all day, and it'll just be not such a good situation. On that note, the next thing that's most important is snacks, and especially when you're going all day at conventions, you don't really think to stop and, oh, maybe I should go take an hour and eat some lunch or eat some dinner. You're not going to want to do that. You're going to want to go stand in line for something else. So it's really important to have a few different things in your bag. This is one of my favorites, and it's actually applesauce. They're called Go-Go Squeeze, and you can get them at like Target and Walmart and stuff like that. And they don't need to be refrigerated, and they have a resealable top, so you can just toss them in your bag, and then you're good to go. Fruit snacks, granola bars, and Cliff Bars, I find, are also really good because they're small. You just toss them in your bag. It's good. So one of the most important things, I think, and it's something that a lot of people I know don't actually carry with them because they don't even think about it, is chargers for any electronics you happen to be carrying with you. And a lot of the time, there isn't much room on the walls because, one, people are already kind of like massed around them charging their own stuff, or there just aren't many wall outlets. So if you can, try and find a portable charger. And this little guy is from Anchor, and I found it on Amazon. It was only about $30. And it's just this little brick type thing, and you shake it and it starts charging, and it shows you how much charge is left in this little container. And all you do is you just plug in like the USB here to whatever phone or camera, whatever you might be charging, and that's it. It'll charge it up for you. And I think that's super important, especially if you're trying to find your friends and stuff like that. You don't want your phone dying on you. One thing that I found is super helpful to have with you is just a little sweater, because there's usually quite a bit of temperature difference between outside and then inside the expo hall, and you don't want to be freezing inside, but you also don't want to be boiling outside. So having something small that you can just take on and off and then put in your bag works really, really nice. Pens. It's always very important to have quite a few pens on you because you know people will be asking you for them, or you'll give them to someone and forget to get one back, or one's going to die or something. So take a lot with you. It's always good to have a silver or gold one as well in case you want something signed on something dark. Then it's always nice to have something like that, but definitely have a lot of pens. On that note, if you're wanting to get anything signed, it's nice to have it to be small and have it in your bag. A lot of people get their lanyard signed, but I got a bunch of books signed, either like the convention guide or just like a notebook. Or you can also get other stuff signed, like, I don't know if you can see back there, that's from LeakyCon. I got the mat signed. So if you're not into signing, then you don't have to worry about that. But it still is a good idea to have the pens with you just in case. With the rise of smartphones, having a camera in your bag isn't the biggest deal. If you're just going to use your phone to take pictures and videos, or if you do vlogging, then that's great. But I always like having just a little vlogging camera, little point and shoot with me as well. The one that I actually use is the one that this is being filmed on right now. This guy died at the last LeakyCon. It fell in water, but that's a different story. Anyway, so it's good to have this little guy with you, especially in case your phone dies and then you need a backup, because things are happening all the time and you don't want to miss any of them. So have something to take pictures. Now, you're probably going to want to purchase things because this is a convention. So something that's really good to have with you is your money, and to have it in the small little pouch instead of your full wallet is fantastic, because if you accidentally lose it, all your identity is not gone, and this is small enough just to throw in your bag, and you can have your ID, any cards, and then your cash in it. And that's it. That's all you really need when you're away anyway. So this is a fantastic idea. Also, you can get the cute little like beaded ones that have like whatever you really want on it. I'm sure they have like hundreds on Etsy. So if you don't have something like this, go check it out because it's super, super convenient to have with you. Now these last couple are super important, but they're things that people don't often think about. And that is gum or some sort of breath mint and hand sanitizer. Because you are going to be meeting so many people, and if you just had some garlicky, oniony, delicious something or other, and then, oh, look over there, there's someone that you really want to talk to. You're going to want something like this to make sure that when you meet them, they're not offended by your breath, because that would be not the best thing to have happen. And you're going to be meeting so many people, then touching them, and accidentally then touching your face, and somebody is probably sick, and if you don't take action and use some hand sanitizer or sanitary wipes, everybody is going to get sick, and convention flu is not the most pleasant thing to have. So have these couple things in your bag. They're very, very small and they don't take up much room. They're not heavy at all. So just having them with you will save you a lot of grief in the future. So that's it. And everything I just talked about is now in this bag, and you can see there's still lots of room for buying things that you probably don't need but are fantastic anyway. So that's it for me for today. If you have anything that you think should be in your convention bag that I didn't mention, leave it down below and we'll talk about it. We'll have a good discussion about conventions and bags and stuff. I will be seeing you very soon, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye!